doing X. People working active ways. So you can show someone when we have an impact on a few level of your person, you had a huge impact. He can afford dial. We had a huge fears of the employee and personally called every single one of them. We welcome them to the income. Told them the way we want to content to be where go people go above you, make you feel welcome to give people sense of belonging. And some people call last favor. People leave. Sometimes they were more transparent than they were still the company. Great opportunity to get favors. That's very hard. And meaningful question outside the office. When you travel in the country, every single night, I will have daily with people in the company and will ask a question what that or motivation or something that been this week and the mental to go around table and people are but now people were able to engage this at the different tone. When people go back to office, we can know each other deeply. Answer question honestly. You know how it feels going to the elevator, how some says, how was your weekend? I could have made a W for once in Berry, and you say, good, how was yours? You can connect people, then you are hooked to open up. Yeah, I'm now always good at it. I'm very sure most people open stands so much people's it's important. That would be the one I would always recommend. We look over the fallback phone call because you can see the birth post from the phone call. We don't use first second. It's almost supposed to be mechanism to be in a moment. Nobody succeeds at all. The more you can take time to develop a genuine, authentic relationship, the more you're gonna be able to drive your dream because you're gonna be able to take the risk. You never people out there cheer you on, you support your effort. Cheer you on and support your effort. Support support your effort. Support your say when was the last time you wrote handwritten a note? It's probably in a while. It's probably been a while. Technology has changed the way we communicate with an email, a letter, text message, no phone call. You order delivery instead of cooking dinner in our kitchen, all in the name of efficiency. Here's the point: technology has made it easier to communicate. It hasn't made it easier to connect without a human being. I found the secret to connecting to high-tech first place world we live in. The world with four small things, the old-fashioned way. Later, after the thousand handwritten notes, thank you for the advice, thank you them in for interview, to put them extra effort to so someone work here, they are willing to go above you. Someone device running thank you letter to his very person you that like to the impact that will talk about something specific. Thank you for the advice. It's because of the advice you gave me then now doing X. People working performance. So you can show someone that really had an impact on like you they live in like you personally. They had a huge impact. Pick an afford dial. It hires thousands of employees. I have personally called every single one of them to welcome them to campus family where we want to company to be, where people go above you, make you feel people and give people a sense of belonging. And sometimes they might call people there stay work, people more transparent when they were actually straight company. A great opportunity to get favored. Sense of belonging. Sometimes cause the last work, people leave. Sometimes they were more transparent than some they ever were more transparent than people will. Sometimes they're more transparent than they ever will than, than they ever than they ever parents than they ever were when they were still the company. Then favorite had other one. Ask interesting, meaningful questions when you get outside the office. When I'm traveling the country every single night, we had dinner we had to ask interesting or meaningful questions when you get outside the office. When I'm traveling the country, we had dinner with people in the company. When I had the pressure and the motivation was something that happened this week that meant a lot to do. Go around table, people open up, people engage, people different when people come back to office, they can see know each other in deeper way. Answer question honestly. You know how if you're going to elevator, someone says someone's weekend. It could have been Miss Week where you have been robbed by personal memory and you say, good, how was yours? When you connect people, they have to open up to come, oh, it's good at it. Most people, that's why be open. So, there's so much people on. Turn the video on. I'd always recommend be a video covered over phone call because be, come on, when you on video, you're you're forced to be near. Genuine, authentic relationship, the more you're gonna be able to realize your dream, because you're gonna be able to take away risk, because the network people out there cheer you on, you support your effort. So when was the last time you wrote handwritten notes? It's probably been a while. Technology is changing the way we communicate. With an email, a letter, text message, no phone call, we are already dated cooking dinner with student of future. Oh, here's the point. Technology made it easier to communicate, but it hasn't made it easier to connect without a human being. It's a secret connecting with high-tech first space for living. It's a reinforcement thing, old-fashioned way. Later, evidence thousands of handwritten notes. Thank you for advice. Thank you them interview. Put them extra effort to show someone when we care. Then we go above beyond. Some advice you like it. Thank you later. It was very quick to like it to impact to the head of the life. To come some specific. Thank you for advice you gave me. Because you device you gave me. So now doing X. People working to make performance. You can show someone that we will had an impact on life you live and life you pass away. That is a huge impact. Pick an afford dial. It hires thousands of employees. The person called every single one of them to welcome to campus coming. Don't know where you want to company to be, or people go above beyond, make you feel welcome, make you feel sense of belonging. Next time, say what lasting work people leave. Sometimes they are more transparent, more than when they were actually still at the company. Great opportunity to get feedback, very hard to get otherwise. Ask interesting, meaningful questions when the answers often. We travel the country every single night. We have dinner with the people in the company. Next question, underlying motivation. As I have spent this week, I met a lot of people go around table, people go open up, people engage page, initiative, different. People go about that to office because she know each other in deeper way. Answer question honestly. You know how you feel going to elevator, someone say, because the weekend, it could be West West, you could have love you by person memory. When you say, good, how was yours? We can connect people when you are open up. Good at, was good at it. I imagine almost people, that's why be open sounds so much. Best people, turn the video on, because always recommend the video covered over phone call, because you can see the no person, it forced to be present also force a mechanism to be in a moment. Nobody succeeds at all. More you can take time to develop a genuine, authentic relationship, the more you're gonna be able to realize your dream. Because you're gonna be able to take away with, the network people out there cheer you on, you support your effort. So when was the last time you wrote handwritten notes? It's probably in a while. While technology and then we communicate with an email and a letters, text message, and on phone call. You will order delivery center cooking dinner in our kitchen. In our relationship, if you have a point, technology made it easier to communicate, and it hasn't made it easier to connect with you as a human being. I found a single connecting with high tech first space for weird doing. A short small thing, old fashioned way. Write a letter. If there is housing, it's a handwritten note. Thank you for advice. Thank you for the interview. Just put them extra effort to show someone very care. People go above you. Someone advice you thank you later. We will go above you culture like it too. impact on the hand in your life. Talk about some specific. Thank you for the advice you gave me. It's because your device you gave me then or about doing X. People go up and give you. They can show someone. They can really have an impact on like you very happy personally because a huge impact. We can afford dial. You had thousands of employees and every single one of them people go above beyond makers family. Thought think of memorable about beyond game to be memorable about beyond make you feel welcome, make you feel potential beyond game. No people last year people leave sometimes not just when they were actually start the company. Still got opportunity in the favorite answer. Ask interesting and meaningful question. We got answers that often. We got a job in the company. Every single night we had dinner with people in the company. I said that are motivation. When something happened this week, with a met a lot of you. Go up at the table. People really open up. People are able to engage. Set that here different tone. When people go about that office, they can choose and know each other in deeper way. Answer question honestly. When you go about individuals have the weekend. It could be like a best week you ever met, like a person married when you say, good, how was yours? When you connect people, people open up. When you good at it, people, and we must people, the such open send us so much people, most people on. Turn the video on. I would always recommend the video call over phone call because you should know about personal call. When you go video on first people, then you also force people mechanism to be in a moment. Nobody succeeds at all. The more you take time to develop a genuine, authentic relationship, the more you're gonna be able to develop your dream because you're gonna be take big risk, know each and every people out there, be a share your yourself or your effort. Yeah, she has no personally come out. When you all be when you on video, you'll be forced to be present. Nobody succeeds at all. The more you can take time to develop authentic relationship, because you're gonna be able to take a risk and know that they network with people as you show you on your support effort. On video was your forced to be present. It's almost a forcing mechanism to be in the moment. Nobody succeeds at all. The more that you take time to develop genuine authentic relationship, the more you're gonna be able you are to dream. Because you're gonna be able to take the risk and know that there's a network of people to show you all your support, your effort. When was the last time you wrote handwritten notes? It's probably in a while. Technology enhances the way we communicate. With an email, not letters, text message, no phone call, you order delivery instead of cooking dinner in our kitchen. All name a relationship. Here's the point. Quickly easy to communicate. It has made it easy to connect. It was a human being. It had humans connected. In the high tech, the first place for free living. It really so small thing. Old fashioned way. Write a letter. Evidence thousands the handwritten notes. Into thank advice, thank you them interview, put them extra effort through somewhere here and go above you. Sometimes you like a thank you letter. It's a very common to person writing to. It's impact you had in your life. To become something second. Thank you for the advice you gave me. It's both comes you gave me again your 3x. People looking to make up for this show someone that you have had an impact on the who living like you personally, you have huge impact. Picking up for dial, thousands of employees, thousands of person called every single one of them. Welcome to improve summary. Don't know or maybe we will come to be where people go above beyond, make you feel welcome. And people sense of belonging. But sometimes go past they work. People leave. Sometimes they were transparent when they were actually as a company. Great opportunity to get fever. better harder otherwise. Ask meaningful questions and outside the office. We travel in the country every single night. We have dinner with the people in the company. I exercise the pressure and the motivation. What substance happened this week that meant a lot to you. Guarantee people open up, people emerge. It's at the different tone. Tight job. Take a shit and all choose in deep way. Answer question honestly. You know how we go in the elevator, someone so you can look in. Could be last week's weekend. You can bet radio or have passed mail where you say, good, how was yours? You connect people when you open up. Not a good at it, but imagine most people aren't. That's why we open. That sounds so much. That's the video one. And always recommend the video covered of a phone call because you can see the real personality come out. Then you forced to be present. The almost video forced to be present to be in the moment. Nobody succeeds at all. The more it takes time to develop genuine, authentic relationship, the more you rise your dream. Because you're gonna be taking big risk, the more they work people as you, you own you support your effort. When was the last time you wrote handwritten notes? It's probably in a while. Technology is changing the way we communicate. We send communicate text message in a phone call. We order the recent cooking data in the kitchen. All name of musicianship. Here's the point. Technology made it community communicate. It use as a human being. It's a thing connecting. It's a high-tech first space for we living into a small thing. It's a hard small thing. Write a letter. Evidence thousands of handwritten notes. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for the interview. That puts them extra effort so some will work here. People go above beyond. Sometimes you advice you get a good letter. It's really connect to people's liking to impact to the head on the line. Talk out some specific. Thank you for the advice you gave me. It's because the good advice you gave me, then now doing X. People looking at difference. People you can show someone. They will have an impact on life you live in life you pursuing because you can choose your back. You can afford that out. With a higher sounds boy. When first I called every single one of them, their common campus family. And told no people where we bought a company to be, or people go above beyond, make you feel welcome. People say so again. Sometimes you thank you for last table people with. Sometimes they were more transparent when they were actually sales company. A great opportunity against fever. Actually, interesting, meaningful question. When I saw the office, when I travel with the company, every single night we have dinner with people in the company. I've asked a question and answer your under motivation. Happen this week and a lot to do. And go around table, people go open up, people able to engage. It's at the different people go about some the office, take a share the knowledge in the individual way. Answer question honesty. You know how we go in the elevator sometimes you can. It could be like a best way that you can meet. People love you to have fun man when you say, good, how was yours? People go up, you go without it. Imagine most people you open. People always comment, we look over the over phone call. Okay, she's a no possible. You must be present. Must be quick listen to be in a moment. Nobody succeeds at all. The more you take time to develop genuine, the more you gotta be able to write your dream. Because you gotta be able to take big risk. More each and network people as you share you all you support your effort. When was the last time you wrote handwritten notes? It's probably in a while. Technology is essential way to communicate. With an email, not letters, text message, and a phone call, you will deliver instead of cooking dinner in the kitchen. Research. connect with other human being. I found secret connecting with high-tech device space where we're living to small small thing or fashion way. Write a letter. Thousands. Thank you for advice. Thank you for them interview. To put them actual effort to someone very care, people go above beyond. Sometimes you thank you later. Is advice you gave like you do. Impact on the head of our life. Got some specific. Thank you for advice you gave me. It's was the course you gave me. Um, I'm now doing X. People working to make of well. Can show someone. Then we had an impact on some who live in life you pursuing. You had a huge impact. Pick an afford dial of thousands of employees. First I called every single one of them. Welcome to the summer. And we told them go very well about baby or people go above beyond make you feel welcome and people say so beyond them. Sometimes they're more they work. People leave. Sometimes they were much better when they were actually reach a great opportunity when we give too hard to otherwise. Ask interesting, meaningful question when I'm outside the office. We are traveling the company every single night. We have dinner with people in the company. Besides, under does actual under motivation. What's happening this week? Happen go around table. People engage in such a different. When people go back to office, we can see the notches in deeper way. Answer question honestly. You know how we go with the elevator. Someone says if as a weekend because you can bet rather your life personally married when you say good. How was yours? When you connect people, then you have to open up. Not a good idea. Imagine most people aren't. That's why be open stands out so much. Stand because most people aren't on. Turn the video on. Always recommend video call over phone call because you should not personally come out. You cover first be present must have positive mechanism to be in the moment. Nobody succeeds at all. The more you can take time to develop some relationship, the more you're gonna be able to rise your dream because you're gonna be able to take big risk, knowledge and then what people are there, share you all use for your effort.